Welcome to Chaotic Good Improv Saturday Night Comedy One-Shot Short Form Improv Comedy Show. We've got a great show for you guys tonight. And before we do our normal spiel, we got a very special treat for you guys. All the way out of Anchorage, Alaska with Scared Scriptless Improv Group, we've got Rich!
Hey!
It's our very first guest improviser here at CGI and our Twitch shows that we've been doing. We're super stoked and excited to be improvising with him. And it occurred to me when we were doing this, he's from Alaska, we're out of Alabama. I think now we need to go in alphabetical order and get all of our guests all the way down the states in that order. So I guess Arkansas is next, I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But let me introduce our cast, our players that you guys have here tonight. My name is Chris.
Chris!
We've got Melanie. We've got Pierce.
That's me.
And we've got Katie.
Yeah!
All right. And, of course, our guest Rich is going to round us out to a nice even 5. But before we move on, I'd like to turn this over to our host master general, the man that makes all the magic work on all of our streams, Chad, for any announcements he may want to give out before our show.
He thinks I'm magical. Oh, poor guy. All right, well, hey guys, thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for supporting us here at Chaotic Good Improv. You're the best audience in the world, and we really do love you. And we appreciate getting this opportunity to bring the funny to you throughout the week. A couple of quick announcements. We do have a few people to thank who make all this possible, and if you would like to join the ranks, please go to twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov. There you'll find ways that you can support us via Twitch subscriptions or bit cheers. Whatever suits your fancy, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can support us at no extra cost to you through a Twitch Prime subscription, which will be absolutely free and tied to your Amazon Prime account. So check Twitch for details, and, you know, if you don't have the money to give us money, that's fine. Go ahead and let folks know that we're loud, live, and playing for them tonight. As we get everything started, go ahead and fire off a quick DM to your friends and just say, hey, check these guys out. Really would appreciate it. All right, but speaking of people to thank, I would like to start out by thanking Eagle Panini and Mvon7843 for their most recent bit cheers, as well as Hehe_Chan, Alaska Warren, and BeerBrain69 for the follows. So thank you so much, guys. All that really helps, keep us going and everything. Really do appreciate it. And now I would like to turn it back over to Chris to start off the funny.
All right. Well, thank you, Chad. And I think if we have a new follow, that may have brought us up to 100, because I think before the show we had 99 followers.
That is absolutely correct. 100
are we up
followers.
to 100? All right. So whoever that last follower, Hehe Chan, thank you very much for that. We've hit triple digits. That's great. Fantastic. Just so you guys know, we're going to be on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. But this is a short form improv comedy show. And that means we're going to need a lot of suggestions from the audience throughout the show. So feel free to communicate in the chat throughout the show. There's going to be it's kind of like your own little private audience chit-chat room that you guys can sit there. But we're also going to be needing our suggestions in the chat. Chad will be monitoring our Twitch channel on our Facebook and YouTube, and he'll be looking over those suggestions. We're only looking at each other on Zoom, so we don't really get to see or interact with you guys very much. So feel free to throw those suggestions on when asked for into the chat. All right. With that said, we're going to move on to our very first game. This is a game for Pierce and Katie. Let me go ahead and change my background so I can be dark so they can be lit up. Pierce and Katie, they're going to be doing a game called Change. And for this game, I would like a suggestion of any general location. It doesn't have to be a country or a city. It could be something as simple as a room, a building, a park, a lake, anything. Just any general suggestion. Type those into the chat, and Chad will begin to look them over. And we'll select one, because we're going to play the game Change. The way this game is going to go is Katie and Pierce will be performing a scene for you. At any moment in time, I can say change. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will change the last thing they said to something completely different, and then have to justify why the new thing they said or did is part of the scene. Chad, do we have a suggestion for a location?
Okay, well, very topical this time of year. It looks like we have beach.
A beach. All right, so this scene will have something to do with the beach, or beach is the suggestion for this scene. This is Change with Katie and Pierce in 3, 2, and 1.
Well, you seem really happy.
Well, of course I am. We have the sunshine and the waves.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I was really wanting a little more for our 10th anniversary.
Oh, hon, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you felt ignored.
I've been feeling ignored a lot lately.
My gosh.
You forgot my birthday.
Change.
You forgot Christmas.
Change.
You forgot the dog. We left it at home. And you know that dog is part of my life.
I know. That was my mistake, honestly. I thought
Well, yeah, it was your mistake.
I accepted responsibility for that, honey. Listen. I think we just need to spend some time here together.
Change.
I think we just need to spend some time apart this vacation.
Oh, I am totally for that.
Oh, good.
Look, you go paddleboard or YOLO or whatever it is you do. I'm going to sit on the beach and read my new book.
Change.
I'm going to sit on the beach and drink margaritas until I puke.
Change.
I am going back home.
Well, honey, that makes me feel like you like the dog more than you like me.
I do.
Change.
Y'all are about even.
Change.
The dog can't take care of itself. At least you can go and buy your own food. You left the dog at a home.
Hey, there is a dog walker coming. I have given you 3 children.
Change.
I put up with your snoring every night.
Change.
My mother was right about you.
Oh, now we're bringing in your mother. I wondered how soon. It took all of 10 minutes.
Well, I can't help it if the woman gives me very good advice.
Change.
Well, she said you were a loser, and we went out anyway, so...
So this is a pity marriage?
I didn't think so, but maybe now...
It's feeling like that.
Well, I'm not feeling great either. You want to take the dog on our anniversary?
At least he kisses me.
And scene. Nicely done. That was way too close to home. It seemed very true. Like that really happened. So nicely done. Good job, Katie and Pierce. Pierce is in our next scene. He's going to be doing a game with Melanie called Pillars. And we're also going to need Katie and Rich to help us out with this next game. What I need as a suggestion for this next scene would be a relationship for these two people. How do they know each other? It doesn't have to be that they're related by family. They don't have to be dating or married. But just how do they know each other? Maybe how did they meet? Are they coworkers? Where do they work? Any sort of relationship that these two people will have. And we'll use that as a suggestion. The way this game is going to go, Pillars, is Melanie and Pierce will be doing a scene, but periodically throughout the scene, they're going to have a hard time remembering something that they want to say. They're going to hesitate for a minute. When they do, they'll simply raise their hand, and their pillar will just say the first word that comes to the top of their head. It doesn't have to make any sense with what has been said previous, and that will be the next word out of that actor's mouth. Pierce's pillar will be played by Rich. Melanie's pillar will be played by Katie. So anytime they raise their hand, their pillar will just say the first word that pops into their head. Chad, do we have a suggestion for a relationship for Melanie and Pierce?
Oh no.
Well,
I have a
it's
good feeling about
kind of
this.
a relationship, but
This is improv. We'll make it work.
it's one-night standers.
That is a relationship. I mean, at the bare minimum, they're more than acquaintances at this point. All right, so this scene has something to do with one-night standers, which I think is now a thing. That's how you describe it. So this scene is Pillars with Melanie and Pierce, aided by Katie and Rich. One-night standers in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey, who are you?
I need you to get out of my bed.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all coming back.
Wow. Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
I'm Pierce.
I don't really need to know.
Okay.
Good. Already forgotten.
Well, yeah, I kind of, I think I had one too many
Yeah.
catnip bombs at the club last night. I hope I wasn't.
It was the first time I visited the cat house. It's a weird place.
It's look, I'm a fan. I'm a regular kind of.
Well, when I got there and then I saw all the
Poodles.
poodles, I thought, this is not a cat house. This is a dog house.
Oh, that's right.
I'm out of the dog house.
It was Wednesday night, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. It's Thursday morning, which reminds me, here are your pants,
Gonna need those. Yeah.
your shoes.
Does it? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Let me
And
check my.
you did not, I didn't realize I was kind of sexy. I took your bra off last night, which I hope you don't mind, but here it is.
Thanks. It was a gift from
Chocolate.
Chocolate Rodriguez, who runs the Poodle Night every Wednesday. And I would feel real bad if next week I wasn't wearing it. He notices if I.
Yeah. Is he the one that was wearing the
Cheese.
cheese? Just cheese.
Yeah. Oh, he's with all the dogs. I mean,
I was thinking it was kind of tricky to walk around with just cheese with all the puppies, especially
Yeah.
if there's any
Passports.
passports, and the dogs start smelling those and it's kind of like ice.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy sometimes.
Freaked me out.
I'm amazed that was your first time, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you should come back. It really is. I mean, this, we don't have to do this every week. I mean, if you want to, I really, you have a very pretty
Lemon zest.
bedroom suite. I didn't realize there was so much yellow in here.
Yeah, well, it's a
until
very
now.
enlivening color,
It is.
which I love.
Yeah, I
Prior
feel
to
awake.
that, my room was filled with cardboard, and it just was so depressing. So, lemon zest.
You've brightened things up for sure. Now, look, I'm a little
your
embarrassed to say. What's your name?
You know what? I'm keeping the shoes, and I'm keeping the pants, and I'm keeping that bra because you know what?
What is Chocolate gonna say?
I'm sorry. You can go figure out how to put cheese on yourself, and the two of you can just let the dogs go to town.
And scene. Nicely done. Ooh. It was cat night. We were getting frisky. I love it. That was good.
Night ever. All right, so our next game is a game that we call Switch, and it is going to be for basically everybody but me and Chad. But Chad's
Switch
gonna
is
help
what
get-
happened last night.
We're gonna switch them up. All right, so Chad, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of suggestions for this. So if people can start thinking about places, relationships. I cleaned out my junk drawers. I had 3 in my kitchen, and I have a small kitchen. I was amazed at what I found in there. Kind of embarrassed. So think about things like that. Things under your bed. The worst Christmas gift ever. I don't know. A job, a profession. Just start brainstorming and just fill Chad with so many options. Because what's going to happen here?
Bill Chad.
Gift Chad with options and subscriptions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 4 scenes going on at the same time. They're each going to have their own suggestion, thanks to you guys. And I can move these scenes around willy-nilly as I see fit based on the suggestions, and they'll have to carry on the scene from any point in their relationship's history. So anyway, so if we have some suggestions, Chad, I can start assigning them, endowing people. And he's laughing, so this is going to be good.
I just had a complete non sequitur happen in the chat I'll bring up later, but wow. Okay, First suggestion, Volcano.
Volcano, and that is going to be for Chris and Pierce.
Yep.
And for Pierce and Katie, what do we got?
Health class.
Let me do that to everyone because I'm giving these all just to Katie. Health class. Okay, that's going to be good. And then another suggestion. Health classes for Pierce and Katie. Katie and Rich.
Opposing divorce attorneys.
Ooh, that should be fun. And the last suggestion.
Microwave dinners.
For Rich and Chris, microwave dinners. So, or diners.
It's a small diner.
I thought I did pretty good on my spelling until the last one. Just to move through the group, our first group is Chris and Katie.
Chris and Pierce.
Chris
we
and
are
Pierce.
Volcano.
And
Volcano.
the next team is Pierce and Katie, and you are?
Health class.
Health class.
And Katie and Rich
Opposing
Opposing
divorce
divorce attorney.
with a delay. And then Rich and Chris,
Microwave dinners.
Dinner.
microwave dinners. So we are going to start with Chris and Pierce, and this is switch in 3, 2, and 1.
Num shabop. Num shabop. Num shabop.
Oh, hi. Yes, I was told that if I wanted to come up to the Volcano tours, I was supposed to speak to you, Chief Nope Shabab.
That is correct. I am Chief Num shabop. I like to just recite my name. It makes me feel special.
That's what I do sometimes, too, especially when I'm in nervous situations. I'm like, Veronica, Veronica, Veronica. Anyway.
Veronica, what brings you to the Holy Mount?
Well, I've never seen a volcano in person. As right now, it just kind of looks like a big flat top mountain. But they told me back at the tiki bar I was sipping drinks at that you could take me up to the top and show me this. Just they called it a caverna or something. I'm not even sure what's the top of a volcano's called.
Veronica, there's a caldera.
Caldera, that's what it was. I've had too many Mai Tais.
And I would be happy to take you up. Let me ask you, have you had relations with a man?
Oh, not in the last 24 hours.
Health class.
Oh my God.
Oh, Tiffany, I really think you need to see a doctor about that.
Yeah. My gag reflex, it's terrible. It's, we studied all this in health class, but it's just.
Okay, well, it's fine. I think what we should do is, just try to think about something else. I think.
Okay, maybe science class.
Science is fun. Like biology, it's the coolest thing ever. Oh, I'm sorry.
Opposing divorce attorneys.
So there I was. I told him. I said, Clarence, you're never going to win the case. And he just looked at me and he started to cry.
No, honey, it is so great to hear how you take down the competition.
I mean, what are you going to do? You either leave the guy or you don't.
Oh, yeah. Well, I choose don't, just for us.
Can I get you another cocktail?
Absolutely. I was hoping you'd ask.
I make the meanest mojito on the streets.
Oh, thank you.
Know what the secret is?
Oh, tell me.
Peppers. Habanero peppers.
Wow. I'm noticing that now. I feel like I'm starting to tear up a little bit.
Microwave dinners.
Horace, I told you 3 minutes.
What? Oh, I thought it was 9 minutes.
Man, Horace, this hungry man is burnt to a crisp. How am I supposed to get my sustenance before I go outside to work?
I don't know. What am I supposed to do? You know what? I just remembered I got some Hot Pockets in the deep freezer in the garage.
Oh, man. Well, Horace, I'm going to have to need something. I can't go working out there 12 hours, construction work and building skyscrapers.
No, that's going to be a problem. Hold on. Let me fix the situation.
Man, these mashed taters are hard as a brick.
I got a box of pizza pockets. They
All right.
pepperoni and sausage.
Well, that'll fill me up right good. Now, it says here on the side of the box, 2 minutes, Horace. Don't go past 2 minutes.
You know that's going to be difficult. The third button on the right is rubbed off. I don't know what the button even says.
Opposing divorce attorneys.
That was great, but just a little much for me.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Listen, I got you a gift, too.
Oh,
Volume 9 of the Divorce Laws of the State of Texas.
oh, wow. This is a wonderful gift, but it feels like you're trying to tell me something, hun.
Oh, funny you bring that up. I bought us a timeshare in the Caribbean, and I'm leaving tomorrow by myself.
Horace, I cannot believe that you...
Oh, no, I got a case I got to focus on. It's not you, it's the case.
Volcano.
Oh my God, it is so hot up here, Chief Shambhala Lama.
That is correct, Veronica. It becomes warmer as the Holy One comes nearer. Perhaps you could disrobe to be more comfortable.
Is this Holy One single? Oh, I understand now why you asked if I haven't been with a man in the last 24 hours. Ooh, I love holy men. They are so frisky.
That is correct. Num shabab, Veronica.
Oh.
You've been chosen. You have been chosen to reawaken the volcano.
Oh, man, I'm tired of having to reawaken people. My ex-husband would slumber and sleep, and I would just shake him all night long and just nothing. He was like a log. I don't think I could take another man who just sleeps through everything.
You will have to do nothing but step off.
Oh, I'm good at doing that. I can step off with the best of them.
Health class.
Listen, Tiffany, I'm not really sure how to tell you this.
What, Chastity?
Your boyfriend, Jason.
Yeah, I love him more than anything.
I know you do.
He's the cutest guy, and he's the quarterback.
I know, and he's my boyfriend now.
What?
Microwave dinner.
Horse, you left your walk.
I burned my mouth.
Oh, man, these things are way too long in there, man. But I'll be honest with you, they are delicious, and they leave a nice, refreshing coating of just fake government cheese and pepperonis all inside.
I've been thinking, I think we need a new machine.
Well, yeah, especially if the numbers are rubbed off, man. We gotta be able to see them digits.
I don't know what temp I'm cooking. I don't know.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Horace. You taught me something I never knew. You could tell the temperature of a microwave. Well, you're a lot smarter than you look.
Do I?
Oh, well, I think I'm going to need another one of these hot pockets. It's one that they're so tiny, and you cook them so well.
Hold on. I'll get you some more. Okay.
I got worried for you there, Horace, man. You got to keep running to the back one end of our trailer to another. You're getting your exercise.
I'm getting my steps.
That's true. Now, speaking of which, your Fitbit, I noticed it's not on your wrist no more. You didn't happen to leave that in that microwave oven, did you?
Oh!
And scene. Oh my gosh, watching your little self run away. That was fun, guys.
That was fun. Veronica's now in the caldera of a volcano. Two divorce attorneys. All right. This next game is going to be for Katie and Rich. This is going to be a fun one. This is a game called Horoscope. What I need from the audience is anyone's sign of the zodiac, your zodiac sign. I will read you your horoscope to you here live on air. And with that horoscope, Katie and Rich will use that as they'll pull some various muses or ideas or suggestions from that, and they'll just create a scene based on some of the concepts in your horoscope. Chad, are we getting anyone's zodiac sign from the audience?
We certainly are. We have the
Alrighty.
zodiac sign of Leo.
Leo. All right, here we go. I'm on the horoscope.com. Leo, August 8th, 2020. Pressure to get unfinished tasks completed and new ones begun causes emotions to run high, Leo. Everyone, including you, is likely to feel tired and stressed, and quarrels may erupt. It might be best if you focus on the tasks at hand and ignore the petty squabbles that crop up around you. This will keep your blood pressure down and reassure those you want to impress. That is the horoscope for you, Leo. I hope that does you well on this August 8th, 2020. That will be the suggestion that Katie and Rich will pull from for their scene of horoscope, beginning in 3, 2, and 1.
Whew, Stephanie. I'm tired. I mean, 13-hour shifts? I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Daryl, I have seen how hard you've been working, and it's just amazing.
I mean, I'm lucky I've got a 6-week vacation coming up, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I'm just tired.
Honey, you told us it was going to be a 7-week vacation, not 6.
Like I said, I don't know. I'm just, every day's a blur. I get up, go to work, I save lives, I come home, I have a nip at the bottle. I probably goofed.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to be a bother.
Oh, no.
Not trying to create conflict, but you've been having a lot of goofs lately, sweetheart.
A lot of goofs. No, I've gotten sloppy. I realize. I mean, with the pandemic and all, I'm starting to get kind of, whatever this is. I don't know if that's, it's, you know what I'm saying when I do this? That's how I feel.
Stupid? I'm not sure, really.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
No, I just felt I'm sort of like I don't feel real anymore.
Oh.
Not stupid. Why would you say stupid?
Yeah, I was just trying to be helpful. I just am telling you what I'm seeing lately, dear.
Name calling isn't helpful.
Oh, okay, Daryl.
Tired. Do you work 13 hours? Do you?
Honey, it is very difficult for me to organize my Pinterest recipes, okay?
But I wash my hands. I come home. I try not to spread the germs and the things that everyone's all tight and upset about. I just need you to understand.
I do, honey. Working as a dog groomer is very important. Is
it though? Is it?
You said it yourself. You are saving lives.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you've got it figured out and I don't.
Oh.
Maybe I should do what I love and not what.
Honey, one of us has to do more things outside of the home, and you are great at that.
Where are the kids?
Oh my God.
It's quiet. It was too quiet.
Well, I dropped him back off at the school because I thought it had reopened.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, nothing's open.
Oh. Well, I just needed some me time. I'm so sorry.
He'll be fine. I'm sure. Kevin knows where we live. He's 7. Yeah. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped him off at the high school by accident.
Kevin? What do you think he's doing? It's closed.
Well, I I mean, they have a ball field there, right? So he's probably out catching bugs. Good old Kevin. I should probably go get him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You should probably go get him.
Okay.
And scene. Oh, poor Kevin.
Kevin. He's only 7.
Like I said, where are the kids? And she only mentioned one. That's my I forgot the other ones. Kevin, I dropped off in high school, and we have more.
Mom?
I'm busy with my Pinterest. I keep up with them all.
Organizing Pinterest recipes, good stuff. All right. What's next? Old job, new job. Katie, you want to intro old job?
Oh,
new
yes,
job?
I can. So this next game we're going to play is a game called Old Job, New Job. So what we're going to need from you guys are suggestions for 2 different jobs. Chad, as those are rolling in, I will explain how this game is played. So Chris is going to be playing a character who has just changed jobs. You guys are going to let us know what his old job was and what his new job is. And the thing is, he is struggling a little bit with the bleed over there, but in this career transition. So sometimes you're going to see aspects of that old job appearing in this new job that he is taking on. So Chad, do we have some suggestions for old and new jobs?
Oh, they are in fact trickling in, but don't forget, we still have seconds to go before I make my final call, so please go ahead and put them in the chat. Also, if you're doing it on Facebook and YouTube, believe me, I'm looking there too, so yeah,
Yes.
don't be shy, guys.
You just turned into like a horse race announcer, and we got to be your second running
And while we're waiting, we could just remind you to take this opportunity to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So, there, that's all I got. That's the sales pitch I have.
Okay,
Good enough.
wow, we have 2 I love here. Home makeover television host and taxi driver.
Oh, home makeover, television host, and taxi driver. So what did you used to do,
I
Chris?
used to be a home makeover television host
Awesome.
who is
So-
now a taxi driver.
Perfect. All right. So what about do we need a suggestion for this scene? Can you
Nope.
give us
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We're good.
No, they're good. They're like we're just gonna make it up as we go. All right. So this is old job, new job in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my God! It is raining.
Yes, it's really damp out there. I'm glad you got in here real quick. But before you tell me where it is you'd like to go, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to just pull the curtain to your left aside and just let me know what you think.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like leather upholstery.
It used to be wood. Now me and my cab. It's possessive. We were wondering if this is something you would like. We can keep it as a leather. We tried to surprise you. We heard you enjoy leather.
It's great. It's great. I got to get downtown though. So.
Downtown it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Yeah. Thanks. But it's really pretty. It looks great.
Yeah. Not a problem. Not a problem. So I'm going downtown. The traffic's going to be pretty bad. I just wondering maybe if you had any preference. Maybe you want to go trip through the park. You want to take you around. It's your call. It's your meter.
I tell you what. I love the park. And if that will get us around some of this traffic, I know it's rush hour. There's a lot of people out there. That'd be great.
Park,
good call. Yeah.
Don't worry. We don't have to go around the park. I've got a way we can go through the park. All right. So, I have now built, as you can see, a 100% complete plywood driveway all the way through Central Park.
Okay, that's incredible.
It's gonna save you too. It's energy economy because it doesn't take energy. It's wood, so I don't know why it would. But it's gonna be a straight shot through the park. That's gonna save you about $17.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll add some of that to your tip. That's great.
Thank you very much. Before you got to the cab, my producer told me that you have a significant other at home. By producer, I mean my cab.
That's weird, but yeah, I'm married. Yeah.
Oh, well, we're going to do something special for your significant other.
Okay, I just need to get down to the theater district, but this is a little weird. That
It
you
is.
wanna do something.
We've had another cab come and pick up your wife, and she's going to meet you outside the front of your office for the big reveal.
Okay, that was not expected. That's cool, I guess. Let me make a few texts here.
Oh, please don't. We don't have time for it. With the shortcut I got through the park, we're going to get there pretty quick. Now, here, take this tackle box. Inside, you're going to find there's makeup, there's ways you can cut your hair. There's a lot of different things. Basically, what I want you to do is just change the entire exterior. The makeup, by the way, it's all weather. It will not bleed. It will not bubble. It will not blister. No matter what, when you walk out inside this rain, everything you put on right now is going to stay exactly where you leave it.
Okay, that's pretty cool, I have to say. I mean, I was not expecting this in a basic cab ride to the theater.
Oh, well, this is not a basic cab. I'm going to be honest with you.
Scene.
Thank you for calling it, because I was
Sorry,
running
guys.
out of
No,
ideas.
I was having so much fun watching, and I was like, "Oh, that's me." Sorry.
Oh, that was a good suggestion, and we've never done that one before. All right. Thank you for that, Katie, intro and hosting that game. This next game is going to be for Melanie and Rich. But before I go to explain what the game is going to be, I need the audience to get a little creative here and put down a list of suggestions. And these suggestions that I need are emotions. They could be any emotion. They could be very simple emotions. They can be complex emotions. They can be positive emotions, negative emotions. Doesn't matter what they are, just need a bunch of emotions that we'll use for this next game. And Chad, while they are giving us these emotions, can you scroll back and pick out a previous suggestion that maybe we didn't get to that we can use as the suggestion for this scene? And while he's doing that, I'll explain to you guys how this game is going to work. This game is called Emotional Roller Coasters. So once we get these emotions in, I'll write them down here in my Zoom chat. And Rich and Melanie will be performing a scene based on the suggestion that Chad is giving for us. But at any moment in time, I can shout out one of these emotions. By shout out, I mean, I'll just say it into my microphone. I mean, no one else is going to hear me. But I will say one of these emotions. And at that moment, both of them are going to have to undertake that emotion. And they're going to have to justify why they're feeling that way in the context of the scene. Maybe what got them to make to that state. Chad, do we have the suggestion for the scene? And then I'll go ahead and start typing down the list of emotions.
Sure thing, and thank you for bearing with me. And by the way, thank you to the audience for bearing with us through the technical glitches on that last game. We got them resolved pretty quickly, but yeah, it looked a little funky for a minute. Just so.
Oh, we had tech glitches?
Yeah,
All
we
right.
did.
What happened? Was I split in half or something?
You disappeared completely, and then you were way big, so we fixed it.
No one's ever complained about that before.
Well, okay. I'm not touching it anyway.
There goes our chat.
I'm sure the chat will weigh in on that. Anyways, okay, we have a suggestion for tattoo artists.
Okay, so the scene will have something to do with tattoo artists or tattoo artistry. Now, can I get to some of these emotions, and I'll type them down I'll make a list in Zoom.
Absolutely. We have terrified.
So terrified, all right.
Frantic.
Frantic, okay.
Excited.
All right, these emotions are all on the
high,
they're high energy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's go solemn.
Solemn, all right. Almost as that's an E, not a U. All right. Solemn. And just a couple more if they're rolling in. If not, I'll just make some up. Okay.
Oh, they're rolling in. Flirty.
Flirty. All right, I like that. Not flitty, flirty. Okay.
We have confused.
Confused, confounded. All right.
Relaxed.
I like that. All right. And how about maybe 3 or 4 more if we've got them?
Certainly passionate.
Passionate. All right.
Having an existential crisis.
Okay. Existential crisis. All right. The emotion of existential crisis. All right. And how about, let's see, how are we doing on the balance between positive and negatives? Do we have another positive emotion in there?
We have happy.
All right, good. I like the simple ones. The Crayola 8-pack emotions are very underrated. They are fantastic for this game. Happy, sad, whatever. Mad, glad. Okay. Yeah. Do we, any other particularly juicy ones that jumped out at you? If not, we're good to go.
Inspired.
Inspired. All right. You were inspired to tell me that, Chad. I appreciate that. So inspired. All right. So these emotions that I have listed, they're not going to necessarily go in. I can choose whichever ones I want at any point in time. The suggestion for this scene, once again, is Tattoo Artist. This is Emotional Roller Coasters with Rich and Melanie in 3, 2, and 1.
I really like what you've done with the place. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you. I thought I'd put all the designs on the wall and people
I
can
see.
can
You know, if your father was here, he'd be so proud of you.
Oh, Mom.
I know.
Thank
No,
you so
just
much.
no. Let's talk. You've done so well for yourself.
Terrified.
I mean, as long as you don't get the hepatitis or anything.
Well, Mom, you're gonna make me anxious again. I told you, I wear the gloves. I do all the protective things that I was taught in tattoo school.
Have you had a blood test lately? I'm concerned. Frankly, I'm terrified.
I get tested all the time, Mom. I get tested, and if I freak out, I take the Xanax that you gave me.
Happy. Happy.
And then I feel amazing. Those pills are the bomb, Mom.
You know what? Let's focus on what makes you feel good inside. And again, I mean, if you knock out that wall, you could add a whole another 150 square feet.
Oh my gosh, I could put all the animated characters there.
You really could.
For the kids. The kids can have their own.
Kids. I love children.
Confused.
That being said, it's a tattoo parlor.
I know. I just realized it's probably dangerous for me to be injecting ink in children.
I mean, I don't understand the law well.
I don't think there are a lot of laws, Mom, and that's why I went into this field because, you know, my history.
I feel like there would be a lot of laws, but
You'd be surprised, Mom. In fact, I've been really wanting to go ahead and give you a tattoo
Solemn.
in memory of Dad. Like, I was thinking, and I actually drew it. Here you go. It's Dad. It's his high school graduation picture that you had framed. I thought if it was on your back, that way you're not facing it every day, but the rest of us would see it at the pool.
Passionate.
You're right. It's what your father would want.
He would love it. He would love knowing he's riding around on your back everywhere you go.
It's like it's like life. He just wouldn't get off my back, and you're right.
Right.
It's what he wanted because you'd want it, and I want it because you both want it.
That's
Existential
right.
crisis.
But he's gone, Mom, and it would remind us every time you put that bikini on, I would just, oh my God, he's gone.
It really makes you think, if you're inking me, who's inking you?
And scene. Oh, that was good. That was fun.
That was fantastic, guys. So our next game is a game called Letter Sub, and this is going to be with Chris and Melanie. And so what we need from the audience are 2 common consonants. And while you guys are making those suggestions, I will tell you how this game is played. So in this game, Chris and Melanie are going to have to swap out whatever letter you give them for the other letter that you give them. So, for example, if they were swapping, oof, man, I walked into a trap here. If they were swapping the letter S for the letter P, the word paper would become sacer. Yes?
Bing,
Okay,
bing, bing,
cool.
bing, bing. Yeah.
Okay, so do we have 2 letters, Chad?
We have the letter F as in foxtrot.
Okay.
And we have the letter M as in Mike.
Okay.
All right, so we'll swap out the letter M for the letter F.
Okay, so this is letter
M's become
sub.
F's. Yeah.
This is letter sub where the M's become F's, with Chris and Melanie, and they probably need a scene suggestion. So Chad, if you could give us one of those. I'm great at hosting games, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. We have a suggestion for radio announcer.
Radio announcer. All right. So the letters F is becoming M.
M's
M's
become
are becoming
F's.
F's, and this is letter sub. In 3, 2, and 1.
Hello, welcome to your first day at the station here at 103 FF Radio.
Wow. Listen, Fark, can I call you Fark?
Fark, either way, yeah.
I am so freaking excited.
Oh, that's good. Your recipe here for employment says you have 7 years of experience in Fontana radio.
Oh, yes. Many years in Fontana. I was the kind of the father of radio in Fontana.
Really? Okay. Well, here at the Forwarding Show, we do a lot of talk radio. We have a special thing we do on Fun Days. We call it the Fun Day Forwarding Show. It's a once a week, but we have guests. We bring in celebrities. That singer from Sugar Ray, Fark FaGrath. Yeah, he'll be on. He'll be on this Fun Day.
No way. I just want to spin the Fuzik. Like Fuzik. That's why I got into this. I love Fuzik.
Okay, well, our Fun Day Forwarding shows are a lot of talk. We feat here in the studio and we chit chat. We go over stories and quips and we don't play a lot of Fuzik. Fuzik is typically in the afternoon after lunch. If you want, we can transfer your position to a Fuzik DJ.
Well, I came here to work with you, Fark.
I
mean,
I am some foot of a celebrity.
yeah, especially in Fontana. That's all we talked about. I mean, I grew up wanting to just fific you.
Well,
like you.
They say fifficry is the fondest form of flattery. So I want to thank you. Now
And scene.
God. Oh my
Blah
God.
blah blah.
Oh,
Ooh, that's so much fun.
that was a fun one.
All right, we've got one more game before we sign off for tonight, and that is one of our favorites. It's one of our standards. It is Choose a Loser. That's right, folks. We are choosing the loserest loser of these three folks.
We
To
need
start
a
with,
theme song.
I know we do. Da. There we go.
That was great. Thanks, Pierce.
You got it. Chris, to start this thing off, Chris is going to take his earplugs out so that he cannot hear what is about to happen. And what's about to happen is, Chad, we need a bunch of different suggestions. Okay, we need suggestions. Let's do famous people, so celebrities, people that are known. They're famous. Alive or dead, doesn't matter. We kind of prefer dead people because we can make fun of them a little bit more. Fictional characters, your favorite fictional character from movies, books, etc. Let's do collectibles, things that somebody might collect, bottle caps, comic books, that kind of thing. Different parts of the body. No reason why. We'll find out maybe. And we can do occupations. Occupations is a good one. And last but not least, let's do they're questing after something. There's like the Holy Grail, something like that. There's a quest happening. And what's going to happen, Chad, while these suggestions are coming in, I'll explain the rest of this game. Chris is going to come in here in just a minute, and he's going to have these 3 losers that he has to figure out which of these 3 losers is the biggest loser. That's where y'all come in. We're going to take these suggestions and assign them, and endow these 3 losers with loserific, amazing things. Chris will have 3 rounds of questions with these 3 losers to try to figure out who they are. And then he will let me know who they are. So, Chad, do we have some suggestions that we can use in Choose a Loser?
Oh, yeah, we do. First
Good.
of all, by the way, easy for you to say. You don't have to deal with dead people writing in complaints. Good Lord. But anyway, we do have suggestions for Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
Someone who is easily offended or reads into everything.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Someone who collects troll dolls.
Okay.
Bill Clinton.
Classic.
Thor.
Even more classic, literally.
Chris himself.
Oh, yes.
Someone who makes everything about them. Someone who's going on a quest to get Medusa's head.
That's a good one. Okay. All right.
A fisherman and a ballerina.
Okay. So,
Interesting collection.
Okay, so I would like to play Chris,
yeah.
who also collects troll dolls.
I love that, Katie. You've got
Okay.
that. All right. So we got Chris, who collects troll dolls. I really want somebody to be easily offended.
I can so do that.
I know you can.
What was it? What was it? What was it?
You want to be a ballerina who's easily offended?
Oh, that's kind of redundant, but yes.
That's
and
another
Rich-
complaint I'm going to have to field now.
Yep. Rich, any of those jump out at you?
Man, I don't know. The Medusa's head sounds like a fun adventure to be on.
Medusa's head is always fun.
I want that.
Okay. Let's make you a fisherman. A fisherman who is after Medusa's head, or maybe you've already got it. We'll see. It's up to you.
I love fishing for heads.
Fishing. Okay. We will give you that one. All right. So one more time around the horn. Melanie is loser number 1. You are.
Oh, I'm a ballerina who is easily offended and thinking you're saying something maybe you're not.
Yeah, reading into it. Rich.
I'm a fisherman that's after Medusa's head.
Excellent. And Katie?
I am Chris, who also collects troll dolls.
Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, let's give Chris the international symbol for put your earplugs back in. And we'll start the game. Chris, welcome back to Choose a Loser. You really kind of wiped out the first round, so we're going to give you a second shot here with 3 brand new losers.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know we love having you on the show. You're always so good at this, but we've got to eliminate and find the best, biggest, worst loser out of these 3. So that's up to you. You got 3 rounds of questions. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Contestant number 1. When I was just a little child growing up at my parents' house, during the summer times we used to always go fishing at the lake, and they're some of my most fondest memories. What been some of your most fondest memories of you as a child?
I'm sorry. Are you assuming I grew up down by a river? Your question makes it sound like I'm some sort of trash or some kind of, I don't know what, swamp person.
Well,
I'm not.
Well, you made that abundantly clear. Thank you, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Now, I was always big into the sports and outdoorsy stuff. Like I used to run track and field, and I played soccer. Is there any sort of hobbies or outdoor activities that you just love doing that you like to spend your time with?
You know, it reminds me of this story. There I was in this boat, and this guy was taking me across this river. And I said, "Hey, man, is this a good place to fish?" And he just looked at me, and he opened his hand, and it was a skeleton hand. And I said, "Oh, maybe not a good place to fish. Let's just go to that island over there."
Well, that's a scary story. That's a
It was weird. It was a weird day.
Man, now I'm gonna have nightmares to that one. All right, contestant number 3. I've been on dates before. I've been on this show quite often, and a lot of times these dates just don't go the way they probably should. But I'm interested to hear what your idea of maybe a perfect date would be.
Well, welcome. First of all, I am so glad to have the opportunity to be here tonight. I just gotta fix my hair's a little bit crazy these days, but it looks fine right now for the show. And I gotta say, I forgot your question, which isn't really indicative of me as a person, but you know, I got distracted by my hair because it's so lovely. I like things with lots of hair.
You sound a lot like my last date. That's good. Okay. Contestant number 1. Now, I mean no offense whatsoever, so I'm going to try and tailor my questions so you don't think you're a swamp person. I'm looking for that special someone, and when I find that special someone, I want to make sure they know that they are special to me. Now, what is your idea of a way someone can showcase how much they feel for another person?
Well, I think that the best way to showcase your feelings is through movement. And I think emotion is connected to movement. And I feel like the fact that you don't know that means that perhaps you don't really know much about me, because I don't think you would ask that if you clearly know what I do for a living, and that you ask that question it makes me very concerned and a little annoyed.
I come from a small town in Fontana. I don't know too many people. All right, so contestant number 2. I've always dreamed of going on a special, like a weekend getaway with that special someone. If you and I were to go on a special weekend getaway, just the two of us, where do you think we'd go, and maybe what would we do?
Well, I was going to answer that by the Isle of Lesbos, but no, that won't work. Then I was thinking maybe Crete. No. Well, Crete might work. As long as they've got women, because I got this shiny lure, and if you look in it, you can see like people, and you're like, there's a lady over there, and you're reflected in my shiny fish lure.
Oh. Well, you know, if this choosing a loser, we maybe you could just be my wingman, and we'll just go and find some shiny women or whatever. That sounds fun. Okay, contestant number 3. Now, I've got another question for you, obviously, and this has to go with gifts and trinkets and baubles and things. What is your idea of a perfect present to give to somebody?
Oh my gosh. They have hair like mine. It's brightly colored, but it just sticks straight up. And you know, they just love to sing, and I just gotta have them all. You know, they're wonderful. So they're the best gift.
Well, that sounds good, but you know, you're kind of being forward asking for all of them. I'm not made of money. Okay, contestant number 1, I've got one final question for you, and this has to go with the most perfect, beautiful, idyllic wedding you can think of. If you were to get married, maybe to me or someone else, what is your idea of that perfect, just pristine wedding?
Oh, a pristine wedding? My goodness. I could finally be the sugar plum. I could be the sugar plum fairy. I was never able to be cast as that, but oh my gosh, there would be beautiful, just tutus on everyone, including you, and it was just gorgeous, and the lines would be extraordinary, and yet I just... Are you asking that? Are you asking me to marry you? I'm concerned about what is behind you asking that. I mean, are you asking me to marry you on the show right now?
The producers told me to ask questions. I meant no offense whatsoever. You intimidate the hell out of me. I'll be quite honest with you. Contestant number 2, I've got one final question for you. And I was curious if you were to had planned on having children, how many kids would you like to have, and maybe what are some of the names you'd want to give them?
Oh, yeah, I'd like children. Yeah, I'm thinking like, see, my family's Greek, so any name that's Greek, like Goron. No, that's not. Goron would be bad. That's a dumb name. Gorgonian? No, that's dumb too. Oh, I don't know, something Greek.
That sounds fantastic because I like feta cheese, so we could just name our kids Feta too. That'd be fun. Almonds or olive oil, but that's a cartoon. I'm getting beside myself. All right, so contestant number 3. I've got one final question for you, and that has to do with hopes and dreams. What hopes and dreams do you have that maybe if you could achieve anything, what would that ultimate goal be?
Well, aside from putting together my collection, finishing that, I really just hope, I can make a difference in this world using reason and logic and science. I just wish more people had an appreciation for science. It's very important to me.
You sound too smart for me. Okay, well, I think I've made my decision.
All right, Chris. Yeah, we've got to eliminate the first loser. Who's the least loser-ish here?
I can't have contestant number 3 because contestant number 3 is just way too hot and attractive and smart for my likes. Aside from this weird troll doll obsession, she is Chris.
That's right. That's right.
I heard something about that guy. He is sexy. I'm also very scared of contestant number 1 because she's like a really suspicious prima ballerina or something.
She is a ballerina. She was really
like Black Swan or something.
She was taking something from you there. What was she
taking my soul.
Pretty much.
Everything you said was just getting right under her skin.
Oh, she was taking offense at everything I said.
Yes.
Gotcha. I just thought that's normal for me with my personality, so I didn't see that as being different.
It's pretty hard there.
So she's a ballerina who's taking offense at everything I say.
That's right.
Contestant number 2 seems so exotic because it's a fisherman, but who's also like Perseus.
He's hunting for somebody.
Hunting for Medusa?
That's right.
Okay, all right. Whew, that was toughy. Whew, man. Oh, that was fun. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. I hope you guys had a good time here tonight. Before we say our goodbyes, I'd like to turn it over to Chad real quick to see if there's any announcements that need to be announced or things that need to be spoken by him.
Oh, yes, I have words. Lots of words. But most of the words are words of thanks to everybody who supported us tonight in our endeavors of bringing comedy to you from our homes to yours. And that would include Comedy Girly, I'm Nini OK, Eagle Panini, Arch Radish. Thank you so much for your financial contributions through subscription gifts, bit cheers. You guys really came through for us. Stab Comedy, thank you so much for the follow, as well as Hee Hee Chan and Alaska Warren and Beer Brain 69. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. All that helps to promote our Twitch channel and bring more awareness to what we're doing here. Please continue to spread the word in that way. One other thing I would like to mention, by the way, we've had a lot of laughs, but I'm going to ask you to take action. We all love YouTube, we all love Facebook, and we all love Twitch, all the places that host us. But hey, we all need to take a stand against the appification of the internet and go to a good old-fashioned website once in a while. And did you know we have one of those? Yes, that would be chaoticgoodimprov.com, which is a wonderful website that we put together. Patrick has done an excellent job on it, where you can get information about upcoming shows, information about the cast, and very soon we will have a nice little sign-up place where you can take part in the action by joining us on some of our chaotic game nights. So be on the lookout for that. Go to chaoticgoodimprov.com. Keep checking there. We'll have updates for you as soon as we have them.
Why, thank you, Chad. Which brings up a good point that upcoming shows, Tuesday night, we've got our Jackbox Games comedy night where us improvisers, we just let our hair down and play some games. We typically will always have guests that will join us for those shows. So if you're interested in being a guest, like Chad had said, please look at our website. We should be having some signups for interest to be guests in our Jackbox Games. I would love to give a big round of applause and a very, very special thank you to Rich for joining us. Thank you. You were wonderful tonight, Rich. It was a pleasure. Would definitely want to have you back anytime you want to come and play with us.
Thank you.
And a big round of applause for the rest of our players. We had Melanie gracing her presence here tonight. We had the wonderfully fantastic and very large and plush-chaired Katie, who joined us here. Pierce, who suffered through his broken clavicle to deliver the laughter. Thank you very, very much. Thank you to all of our audience members who tuned in and participated by giving us suggestions and kept the chat running in the audience. We do this for you guys. This is fantastic, especially while we're still sitting here having to socially distance from each other. This is it's cathartic for us, as hopefully it will be to you guys. My name is Chris. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night.